there's a little bit of interest in my being here, and I appreciate that interest, and a little bit of interest from the press, but that really shows you that Florida is the most significant battleground state that will make sure that Hillary Clinton is elected President of the United States of America. We are the state that will deliver the White House to make sure that we can continue to make the progress that we have been able to make under Barack Obama for the last 8 years. I'm so proud to have been able to serve as the chair of the Democratic National Committee. And yesterday I had the great honor of speaking to both President Obama and Hillary Clinton. I thanked President Obama for the honor of serving as the chair of the Democratic National Committee and being able to watch his back and bring him across the finish line in 2012, which we did on the shoulders of Florida's voters. Didn't we, Florida Democrats? Yes, we sure did. And we're going to do it again. I also had the privilege of speaking to Hillary Clinton. And she thanked me for my service. We had a wonderful conversation, and she asked me, and I committed to her, that I would serve as a surrogate throughout this campaign so that we could make sure that she is able to help build on the progress that we've been able to make for the last 8 years, because we have a lot of work to do. We have so much to do, and we have to make sure that we move forward together in a unified way. We know that the voices in this room that are standing up and being disruptive, we know that that's not the Florida that we know. The Florida that we know is united. The Florida that we know is going to make sure that we continue to create jobs like the 14.8 million jobs that were created under Barack Obama's leadership. The 20 million people who now have health care that didn't have it before. For me as a breast cancer survivor, and I know there's many survivors in this room, we have to make sure that insurance companies can't drop us or deny us coverage that they used to be able to do to kick us to the curb when it came to covering us with health care. We've had 3/4 of the deficit reduced under President Obama, and we have made sure that we could continue to build our economy, and we must, under President Hillary Clinton, make sure that our economy works for everyone. I look forward to continuing to represent my constituents in Florida's 23rd Congressional District. And thank all of you for your incredible support. I'm going to continue to make sure that Florida has a strong voice to speak loud and proud on our values. And you will see me every day